Good morning, children. Welcome to the video class. How are you all? Hope you are all safe. This is grade 5 science class. In today's class, we are going to see the part 3 of reproduction in flowering plants and plant growth. In the previous classes, you might have seen the reproduction in plants, sexual reproduction and vegetative reproduction and plant growth. Today, we are going to see some other topics in this lesson. Transplantation of seedlings. See, some seeds like gram, pea, beans, wheat, maize are directly shown in the field, and you can see new plants are growing from that after some days. But in case of some plants like paddy, that is rice, chilies, tomato, the seeds are not directly shown in the field. They are first shown in a nursery, and after some days you can see small plants growing from that. Those small plants are called seedlings. What are they called? Seedlings. These seedlings are then transferred to the main field for further growth. This process is known as transplantation. What is that? Transplantation. See the picture here. This is a picture of rice transplantation. What they are holding in their hands? These are all the seedlings. These seedlings are transferred to the main field like this. Like this. Okay. So this process is known as transplantation. And here it is the rice transplantation. Next one, dispersal of seeds. What do you mean by dispersal? Dispersal means spreading or scattering. So, spreading of seeds. Now, we are going to see the spreading of seeds. I want to give you one example. Children, consider a mango tree. Mango tree. This mango tree is producing more than thousands of fruits every year, isn't it? If all those seeds fall under the same tree and germinate there itself, what will happen? What will happen? Will they grow properly? No, definitely no, because they don't get enough sunlight, water and space to grow. So, what is the solution for this? The solution is the seeds need to be scattered or spread across so that they can get enough sunlight, air and space to grow. This process is called dispersal of seeds. What is the process? The process of spreading of seeds across wide areas away from the mother plant is called dispersal of seeds. Now we are going to see how does dispersal takes place, which means how these seeds are spreading, how this spreading takes place. Who will do this dispersal? There are some agents help in spreading the seeds. They are wind, water and animals. First we are going to see through wind. How the dispersal takes place? Through wind. See, here are two examples. First one, cotton seed. Second one, hiptase seed. See, the cotton seed, it becomes very light when dry. Similarly, hiptase seed, it will also becomes very light when dry. Very light means they become weightless. So, when it is weightless, it will be very easy for the wind to carry those seeds from one place to another place or to distant places. So, in this way, the wind is very helpful. Next one, through water. How water is helpful in the dispersal of seeds. See, here are two examples, dispersal of coconut and lotus seed. See, the coconut tree that is growing along the river banks or sea, isn't it? If the coconut seed fall down from the mother tree, it will get float on the water. What will help it to float on the water? The coconut has fibrous outer covering, so it will float on water. Similarly, the lotus seed. Lotus fruit is very spongy, so it helps it to float on water. So, in this way, the seeds are transferred from one place to another place through water. Next one, through animals. How the dispersal takes place through animals. See, here are two pictures. One is monkey eating mango. Another one, parrot eating fruit. See, this monkey is having mango in his hands. See, will the monkey sit in the same place and eat the whole mango fruit? Never. It will go here and there and throw the seeds somewhere. Similarly, the parrot is flying somewhere and it will throw up the seeds somewhere. So, the seeds are dispersed to far places away from the mother plant. We also eating different types of fruits. Do we keep the seeds in the home itself? No, never. We also throw the seeds away from the place from where we get the fruits. So, in this way, the animals are helpful in the dispersal of seeds. See, this one xanthium seed and second one tiger nail seed. See, if you see the xanthium seed, it is having spikes on its surface. The tiger nail seed is having a hook-like structure in its surface. So, because of these structures, they easily stick to our clothes or some animals which have hairy bodies. So, in this way, they can easily get carried to long distances away from their mother plant. Next one, by explosion. By explosion, how the dispersal takes place. See, some fruits like ladyfinger, balsam and pea become dry and burst open suddenly. This one pea seed, this one ladyfinger seed. You might have seen the ladyfinger seed. Once it dry, it burst open suddenly. If it burst open, the seeds are scattered in all directions, isn't it? Thus, they spread away from mother plant and germinate there. So, children, these are all the ways the dispersal of seed takes place. Hope you understand this topic. Yes, children? These are some important points. Production of young ones of its own kind is known as reproduction. Reproduction in plants can be of two types, vegetative and sexual. Vegetative propagation can also be of two types, natural or artificial. Natural vegetative propagation can take place by roots, stems or leaves. Artificial vegetation propagation is done by cutting, layering or grafting. When the seed germinates, it gives rise to a new baby plant. A baby plant is known as seedling. A seed needs air, water and suitable temperature to germinate. Each seed is covered by a seed coat. The process of transferring the seedling from seedbed to the main field is known as transplantation. The process of spreading seeds to different places away from the mother plant is known as dispersal of seeds. Dispersal can be done by wind, water, animals, or even by self-explosion. These are some keywords. Agriculture, a branch of science that deals with the study of growing similar type of plants in large number. Reproduction, production of young ones of its own kind. Embryo, baby plant growing in the seed. Pest, an organism that attacks the crop or stored grains. Transplantation, a process of transferring seedlings or baby plants from nursery to the main field. This is your assignment part. You have to complete the book back exercises without fail. Okay, children, we'll meet you in the next class. Thank you.